Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
Pass to Russell. Here's Flag. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson outside. Over Fox. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Russell looking around. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Here's Flag, and Flag throws it down.
2 emphatic points from Flag. This rookie has some serious swag.
Here's Fox, and there's the drive. And here's Harper from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Davis sets a screen. Here's Washington. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Thompson. Back to Russell. Davis down low. And it's Davis with the jam.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Inside. Davis with the double team. Box from outside. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Back to Russell. Davis in the corner. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Spurs making a switch here. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And stolen by Flag. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Washington. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 6. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
The second effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, and the pump had the D jumping on that one. Davis, just too good.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And the second free throw, good. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Wide with it. Lock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Buries the long-range jumper.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Pass to Vassell. Fox deciding where to go with it. Will it go? And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Mavericks ball. Substitution on the court.
Mavericks leading by 12. Now Nembhard. Outside, Davis. Driving in. And Davis throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Christie can't make it.
Will playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Nobody near Barnes. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Now, here's Washington. Over Sohan. And it's Washington missing.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Pass to Sohan. Barnes outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's Sohan missing. Here's Nembhard. Driving the lane. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Dallas leading by 11. Six to shoot. Pass to Williams. Takes the three. They get it back. Now Marshall to the middle. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shoots the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Now here's Barnes. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Good on the three-point shot.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Now Williams. Harrison Barnes missing on the three. Wembanyama with it. Defended by Gafford. Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to Sohan. Here's Champagnie. Now Wembanyama. Covered by Gafford. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Mavericks leading by 12. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Sohan. Still without a basket. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Fires for 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Over in the corner, Marshall. Back to Williams. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Barnes. Down low. Wembanyama with the bucket.
That's very light work for Wembanyama from that close.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on court.
Mavericks leading by 10. Thompson outside for the 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Now, here is Russell. Scoreless thus far.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Then one on Castle.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
Now, here is Russell. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
To the paint. Here's Flag. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Well, Flag can do it all. He can initiate, and he can beat you off the catch as well.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Powell outside. Back to Russell. Puts up a 3. Vassell grabs the board.
That's the look you want. You gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
The kick out to Fox. Pass to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. Barnes has got 7.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Thompson. From deep. That one doesn't go. Spurs trailed by 7. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Both teams making some changes here. Here's Russell. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Thompson outside. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 5. Here's Russell. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. And it's Davis finishing it off.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Out to Thompson. On the wing, Davis. Pass the Flag. Harper with the steal. Three-pointer, Fox. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Mavericks leading by 4. And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
And the Spurs with possession after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. It's stolen by Davis. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Harper. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
To the inside. Davis with the double team. A pass to Fox. Outside Harper. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Thompson outside. Shoots over Fox. Thompson misses.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Outside Harper. The 3. And the Spurs another 3.
Still a developing part of Harper's game. When he's hitting from deep, Dillon is really tough to guard.
Pass to Flag. This one for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back over to you guys.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Mavericks leading. And a wide open look for Flag. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. To the middle. For the lead. And it's Flag with the rebound.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Davis. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Spurs working the ball around now. Outside Harper. Here he goes. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Harper's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Mavericks with some changes. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. top, Nembhard. No scoring in this one. Here's Gafford. Good defense by Wembanyama. And here is Vassell. To the paint. Gafford with the steal. Driving inside. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Spurs.
The Mavericks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago. About 77% from the line.
Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Spurs trailed by 4. Out to the right wing. Back to Zohan. Vassell outside. Up again. High over the top. Wembanyama.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on.
Oh, and the jam by Gafford.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Wembanyama. 6 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Nembhard with it. Pass to Kelly. Shot clock at 6. Over Fox. Shot by Kelly, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Wembanyama. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Marshall. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Third team foul.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Christie. 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Flash. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Johnson. A 3 from Barnes. Hangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got the lead up to 1 now for San Antonio.
Well, Johnson is a team-oriented player. And if he spots an open shooter, he's making the pass.
Up top, Nembhard. Pass to Marshall. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Champagnie. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs out in front
34.
as they end the third. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's San Antonio with it. They lead by 1. Outside, Fox. Connects from three-point range. Fox has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Spurs. Pass to Christie. To the right side. Here's Gafford. That falls. Great assist by Marshall.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And here is Fox. A three from Wembanyama. The shot, no good. And here are the Mavericks now. Christie has the open look. Drills the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Harper's shot's good.
He may be a rookie, but Harper plays like a veteran. There's no intimidating this young man. Lots of buckets for him tonight.
From the arc, the shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 6 in the quarter. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
And here's Harper from the arc. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now, here's Marshall. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gafford. 14 feet away. No good off the front iron. San Antonio trailing here. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Nembhard. The 3-ball. Wembanyama with the rebound. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Nembhard with it. Now guarded by Fox. Now here's Gafford. Now Marshall. Back to Gafford. The layup off target. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Nembhard. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Wembanyama outside. Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Here's Nembhard. Oh, good on the layup. San Antonio leading. Here's Castle. And here is Fox. For 3. Gafford with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fox with the steal. Goes up. And he pounds it home. I had a feeling he wasn't going to lay that one in. No, sir.
Well, you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Christie buries the deep ball.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
Shot clock at 6. And Gafford comes to help. And he does not hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Just a tiny lead for them.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Now Johnson. Now Barnes. Outside, Wembanyama. Stolen by Washington. And here we go. Johnson heading to the hoop. The rim robber, making no mistakes.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
Outside, Fox. Now Barnes. Outside, Fox. 5 on the clock. Flag with the rebound. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Davis. Lays it in off the window.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And just miss after miss right now. And now we've got the intentional foul. The Spurs making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Yeah, they'll be looking for the steal here on the inbounds. If they can't come up with the TO right away, then it's time to foul and hope for some misses at the line.
Making a switch here. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Yeah, it looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Outside, Fox. And the 3 misses. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and for some misses.
This free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
The putback, that's in there.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. Here's what's your take?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Barnes. The 3 doesn't go. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really didn't feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation.
so bucks. I'm a cash, yeah, I'm loaded. I'm a cash, yeah, I'm loaded. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I was in college, I was feeling. Put my trust in God, yeah, I had to read that Bible. Yeah, you know I had to. I hate this song. I hate this song. Rolls Royce killing it, I ain't even got no turn. Rolls Royce killing it, I don't even got no turn. I've been driving, I might try it. I don't care if she got mad, she's a. I know that she like. I know that she like.
We'll see the defending world champion Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Houston Rockets. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. They get it back. Williams gets the bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Durant. Great D that time from Hartenstein.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Outside Williams takes the 3. Again, the miss by Williams. A slow start here for Houston in this one. It's a 5-point game. Another miss by Houston. And it's SGA in the corner. Drains the 3-pointer.
This is why SGA
is a focal point of this offense because of that ability to score.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's Durant. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Shepherd. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot up. Thompson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Thunder leading by 6. Back to Dort. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Şengün with the bucket.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
Pass to Hartenstein. And stolen by Şengün. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
SGA on the wing. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. It's trailed by 5. Thompson looking for an opening. Thunder with the rebound. Right side, Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Thompson. Into the lane. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, Amen, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 10.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Thompson. 6 points for him. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. It's good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And then Smith with the jam.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
Outside Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams attacking. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now, here's Durant. All scoring in this one.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
SGA feeling it out a bit. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Hartenstein. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 10. Here's Şengün. And they pick up 2.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Hartenstein in the high post. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Thompson. Buries it down low. Thompson's got 8 points.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Durant. The layup off target. The Thunder leading by 10. Screen by Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. 12 points for him. The putback. Holmgren on the follow. And the Thunder lead by 12.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to Okogie. Screen by Adams. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. And it's the Thunder with the ball. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
And so it's Houston with it after Oklahoma City gets the three. Here's Davison. Picked by Tate.
2 minutes.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Williams. A three ball. And the Thunder another three.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Here's Okogie. Screen by Adams. Going inside.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Davison. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Wiggins. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here is Williams. He's got 15. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down and so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Rockets trail by 14. Pass to Okogie. Screen by Şengün. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Second free throw, no good. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Tate with the rebound. Rockets trailed by 11. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Shot by Eason, no good. The Thunder leading by 11. Dort wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Here's Okogie. In the corner, Tate with it. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oklahoma City Hall.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Kevin, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Rockets trail by 14. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down low. Up and in on the layup.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
To the paint. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Okogie. He has 6. Mitchell with the steal. For the finish. And there's the lay-in. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And stolen by Wallace. And here's the fast break. And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Mitchell wide open. No good on the 3. It's trailed by 14. Pass to Şengün. Holiday. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 14 to the inside. Here's Wiggins. It's stolen by Tate. Here's Okogie. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Okogie's got 8 points.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. Holiday. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got his second bucket. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Back to Wallace. Outside, Dort. From outside the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
He's off on the first. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
No good from Durant.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
SGA with the ball. Picked up by Thompson.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
To Okogie. Stolen by Dort. SGA on the wing. It's Dort on the wing. Misses the 3. It's trailed by 12. Ipo, Şengün. Durant inside. And so Houston again turning it over.
Thunder substitution. Number 34, Kenrich Williams.
Here's Williams. Pass to Dort. Outside, SGA. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw missing.
At the line for your Rockets, Thompson. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. The Thunder leading by 14. Now, here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here's Dort. That 3 off the mark.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside, Dort. Back to Mitchell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mitchell's got 6.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Thompson. Rebound by Mitchell. Here's SGA. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Smith. It's Durant on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Dort.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul.
When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long-term.
Outside Williams. It's Dort on the wing. It's good from long range. He has 6.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Thompson, high post. He's got 11. Durant inside. Moves back up. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 13.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Shepherd. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepherd.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams inside the line. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Here's KD. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. The Thunder leading by 20. SGA up top. 24 points for him. Fires, high post. Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Thompson outside. Smith outside. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Adams. Another shot. Excellent D there from Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
SGA with the steal. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition. Here's Shepherd. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty at the line. Timeout is called. Timeout. First of the game for the Thunder.
Foul 6, Isaiah Jones.
And stolen by Thompson. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thunder out in front, running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Thompson throws it down.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so here is Houston. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Durant in the corner. Up again. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Durant's got 6 points.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Dort misses. It's trailed by 20. Durant in the corner. Smith outside. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, Durant.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
And so here is Houston. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Count that one for Dort. 9 points in the game so far.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Thompson outside. Smith on the wing. Inside. Here's Şengün. And the rejection by Holmgren. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. Holmgren outside. Back to Dort. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trailed by 21. Pass to Thompson. Here's Shepard. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. And here is Şengün. Traps in the tray. Şengün's got 8 points.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back over to you, Kevin.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Williams gets the bucket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Smith with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Hartenstein.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
And here's SGA. He's got 29 points. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Rockets trail by 17. Thompson in the post. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
SGA on the wing. Outside Williams. Here's Dort. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. Over Williams. Dort grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside SGA. Great defense that time from Şengün. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 17. And they'll get another chance. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Shot clock at 5. Tries again. The Thunder pull it in. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Both free throws good from SGA.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
It's Thompson off the drive. It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Şengün. He's got 8. Thompson outside. Back to Şengün. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Pass to Mitchell. Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Smith with it. Williams picks him up. Holmgren with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And stolen by Şengün. Back to Smith. Outside Durant. Can they get it? Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Durant's got 11 points.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Williams can't get it to go. Rockets trailed by 17. And it's Smith, top of the key. Wants to get it to KD and does. Durant drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Just 5 on the clock. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Williams.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Durant with the steal. Pass to Shepard. Now Kevin Durant. 14 points for him. Fires from deep. It's